Alright, so we had, number 3. Who number 3? Alright. What we talking about?
I guess I want to talk about loyalty. And as far as like, how loyal are you? And is there things that will, I'm not gonna say question, but like, I don't know, shake your loyalty? Things that make you back off to anyone?
No. To who?
What you mean?
Depending on what person.
But
Depending on what person. My loyalty for him might put me in a different position or situation than I have to go through with him.
I feel that, but what I'm saying is like, is there anything that will, even if it's not toward you, is there anything someone can do character-wise that'll shake your, like, that'll change that? Like where you're not as loyal to that person or you'll back away from that person because of character flaw.
Y'all thinking like a motherfucker, huh?
Well,
No.
you ain't saying nothing?
I'm thinking too.
No, I'm just saying because like,
yeah, it's a lot of shit. Like, if niggas don't understand. Like, he means like, if you stand on certain principles, and this nigga does something to violate them principles,
even if this is a friend, a lifelong friend, it doesn't matter. Like, what you represent.
right?
If this person, friend or whoever, does things that like completely go against who you are as a person, do you still remain loyal to this person, or do that changes your level of your relationship?
Oh no, that's done.
Yeah, I feel like
I mean, like,
I'm loyal to people that I'm friends with, right? So it's like, if you're not my friend, I have no loyalty to you. So as long as I'm your friend, then I'm gonna have. I like to think that I have the same amount of loyalty to everybody that's like that I'm close with. Well, all right. So I got friends, then I got like,
you got people that
like
you're close
bros.
to.
You got the way I describe it. I think it's easier. You got your circle, you get your inner circle, and you get your outer circle.
Yeah.
That's the easiest way I think to define it.
Yeah. So like,
I would consider mostly like y'all to be my inner circle,
Right.
and then I got some niggas that I fuck with. That would be my outer circle.
Yeah.
Now I'm not gonna go as hard as for y'all as I would for them,
Correct.
obviously. But I still fuck with them niggas. You know what I mean? Like, so. But yeah, nah. If anybody in my circle was to do anything, like, because I judge people like how I judge myself. Like, I think we all stand for the same shit. Like, we like regular shit. Don't be a disgusting fucking human. Don't do like whack shit. Don't hit women. Don't touch kids. Don't do none of that crazy shit. Like, I think all my niggas is like that. So, yeah, if anybody did anything outside that realm, nah, it's deep. You did to me. To put it simply, you did to me. So,
right. That's what I was gonna say. Like, you want to be my friend, so then I wouldn't even question of loyalty isn't even a question because you ain't my friend. I'm only loyal to people that are my friends. But you brought up a good point because, like, yeah, like I feel like I got like something along the lines of an inner circle, outer circle. I got people that I fuck with more than others.
Right.
So I'm trying to think about like, am I? I never thought about this. Like, I don't know if I'm like the same amount of loyal to those people, like people that I'm less close with, as I am to the people that I'm close with. Do I function?
no, that's a fair thought because I'm pretty sure everybody
that I stand on, regardless of who it is.
Right.
Yeah. But I'm just thinking like,
he just means like he means levels of loyalty.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, everybody. I guess he just said he never thought about it, so I understand that because I had to do that myself. Like, just really put certain niggas in the box. Like, my niggas in this box is like the niggas I fuck with. These niggas in the box. Like, all right.
People I fuck with. It's more so like, if I can be there for you, it's really not going too much out of the way. I got you.
Yeah.
But like,
right. I guess like
it's like, I go the extra mile.
Yeah.
Right. So like, if Meek, you called me, you in Maryland, your car broke down, bro, I'm stranded. I'm coming to get you.
Yeah.
But if it was like somebody in my outer circle, that shit be like,
why you call me? Shit.
I'm like,
I'll tell you to go call your
yeah,
dad
I'm a second think it.
AAA.
I'm a second think it, and then if I gotta do, I'm probably gonna charge you.
Right.
I'm probably going. I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably gonna charge
You're
you.
gonna let me get gas money.
You gotta at least give me $30 to come down there and
Right.
get you. Is what it is. I'm still gonna come. Like,
We had a situation. I had to go get my tires the other day, boy. Came with the truck. Took me to Jersey, grabbed these tires real quick. He don't worry about nothing. I ain't worry about nothing.
right.
Is that all?
That's right.
Is that all?
It's all different with the circle thing.
Yeah,
bro.
Is that all
Hey,
loyalty? Like I don't even.
I mean,
I don't even use that word that
Nah,
often because I was
it's
like,
not.
damn, like what is loyal? Like I don't even know. I don't think I know what that really. Like what is like the actual book definition?
That's like basically standing with somebody on the firm, like say you gotta stand, no matter what it is. I stand firm with you.
Yeah. No matter,
Right.
Yeah, no matter what. I guess.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay.
Then I guess that that's more so the thing I can't say I am, because like yeah, I stand behind you. You my man. I want to see everything like you want coming to fruition. But
right.
like Mark said, once you start becoming a disgusting human being, then I gotta take a step back and look at myself.
Right.
And be like, damn, is this the type shit that I'm okay with being around? Or
Right.
like,
Dog
because like,
loyalty.
when do it change? Like whether it's a random person doing it and I'm like reading a news article or
Right.
something and you looking and you like, damn, that's disgusting. I can never fuck with nobody like that. Then you finding out that your friend did something like that and you turn your back to it because that's your friend. Like character-wise, I think that's some fucked up shit to do. Like I understand, like you want to be understanding, you want to be close, be there for your friend, but also like motherfuckers gotta take accountability for their actions. Like,
Right.
Right, but at the same time, you shouldn't just be like, all right, fuck it, it's done and it's over. You feel me? You should be like, all right, we need to have a conversation because.
Right.
And niggas gotta be willing to have that
I also-
conversation.
yeah, I don't. Me personally, I don't give a fuck how bad it is. I'm gonna give you a chance to speak.
Right.
Like personally, like like
Yeah. Yeah.
we've been through this. Like
Yeah.
I don't want to name drop or nothing like that, but
Yeah,
you
of course.
know, we got a mutual friend that was involved with the. We don't want to really
Yeah,
say, but he was involved with some sexual conduct, some misconduct.
Extreme misconduct.
And it got back to me. And it got back to me first because I'm closer to him. So it was like, everybody, we all friends and everything, but this is somebody I put in like 20 years, like literally like somebody I grew up with my entire life. So like, it get to me, the first thing I'm thinking is like, it's no way. This is my man, I'm with him every day.
Right. It's hard for you to believe.
No way, whatever. But the fact that I'm hearing it at all, I was too curious. So it was like, I wasn't just gonna sit there. So I reached out to his family. And it was like, I'm not trying to bring no shame to nobody's name or anything like that, or make y'all relive any bad experiences or anything. But I'm hearing things about, your folks, and you know how close we are, and I need to know the type of people I'm around.
Right.
And that's exactly what I said when I reached out to him, and let me know, like, look, man, nothing you hearing is rumors, everything true. We had to cut him off, and like it's bad, fucked up that it happened, but I haven't seen him, don't know where he at. It's that and the third. And mind you, this is somebody that I'm seeing all the time. Well, I'm not seeing him no more. After I start hearing this shit, I stop seeing him. But he going out with Mark and Phil and all them on a regular. He telling them like they see me all the time, like, and he always around and everything like that. And I felt like he was dodging me because I told him like that some shit came across the wire and we need to talk about it. And since I had that conversation with him, I stopped seeing him. But he still was going out, clubbing, partying, everything.
I ain't know nothing
So,
about the situation.
I didn't know what was going. Like one day we was just talking in the Instagram group chat. All of us was in there, and Mark was like, "Oh yeah, you trying to go to a little Drake night or some shit like that?" He was like, "Me, Phil." I'm like, "Oh no, fuck it."
I got you, homie.
I'm like, "Fuck it, let me talk to you about me, man." And I let him know the situation because my thing was, this is my cousin. Like this is more so like my brother than anything. So I'm not going to have you, and I know his type of character and his morals and everything. I wasn't going to have him walking around with that. So I just let him know. But the whole thing is I ain't go tell everybody. The thing was I told our inner circle, like, yo, some fucked up shit happened or whatever, something we need to talk about. You know what I mean? Let everybody know. Nobody wanted to come to the table. Nobody wanted to sit and talk. The nigga himself never replied to me, never. I stopped seeing him. So since me reaching out, trying to do that like several times, I was like, fuck it. Like, all right, fellas, this is what it is. And I let them all make their own decisions for what they was going to do. And depending on how they was going to handle shit, that's how I move. Like, I told you what happened. Yes, I'm not the definitive, whatever, but you can go to the source or whatever. nobody wanted to fuck with it. But my thing was, if you fuck with that, I can't fuck with you.
Yeah,
so I backed off
from
from everybody.
Yeah.
I stopped seeing lost friends, stopped seeing people. I don't see nobody that I used to be with. Like people that I used to see on an everyday basis. Stop seeing all of them when this shit came about. They were still cool and all
Right,
of
so
them.
that mean they're okay with
All of
that
them
shit.
still hanging out, still cool. Until police reports and shit came back. And then now everybody like, oh no, I can't fuck with you, this, that. And I felt like it was fake. I felt like at that point they had to cover their own asses and they didn't want to like.
Right, it wasn't enough light at the time for them to, you feel me? But when the
That's what
light
I'm saying.
came
Like
on,
as far as
which
me,
is
loyalty, this
crazy.
is somebody that I considered my brother that I would have died for. The moment that shit came to me, it was done. We was
Right.
done, bro. Like I tried to talk to you, you didn't want to talk to me. Even still, I knew the truth. I knew the truth already. But even still, I was going to let you speak because I'm not going
Right.
to let nothing be one
but
sided.
then you dodged the whole conversation the whole time. You didn't want to talk about that shit. Like,
Yeah, you got. Yeah,
So when it come to me,
that shit's crazy.
character is more important than anything, yo.
Yeah.
Like, sorry.
Nah, you gotta be sorry.
I'm a rock with my guys, but like everything, like people feel like whatever they did, y'all got time together, y'all proven. That's not. We gotta prove ourselves every day, yo.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
because the more you grow, the more you change. You feel me? So
And that's-
that one. You feel
Yo.
me? Can't just justify everything. You feel me? Like
that shit right there, that shit
The more
changed
you
how
grow,
I
the
look
more
at
you-
everybody. Like,
Right.
I don't trust people because like the person I was closest to, never seen that coming.
right.
Right.
It's true. I feel
And then yeah, like you said, and then based on how everybody else around the situation, around that one person moves, so you judge them the same way. Like, oh, so I'm openly telling you that like this boy's like this. Like
Right.
he's this is like I've got this from a good
I'm
source.
showing you the messages between me and his family.
Yeah.
Like, and everybody, I understand everybody be like, you know, family sometimes just sabotage your downfall and all that. But them two, him and his brother, that's all they had. They held each other up. They didn't have that type of relationship. Like,
Right.
he would die for that boy, man. And he would never, ever say nothing. Like, even if it was like unproven and it was just a rumor, he wouldn't say nothing. He would never be like, yeah, that's what it is.
Speak on that, yeah.
Like, yeah, but he told me straight out his mouth, like, yeah.
Yeah, he's like that, and he does that.
I feel
And yeah, but yeah, no, just to speak on that situation, yeah, no, I immediately distanced myself, and I told, you know what I mean, Phil, I mean, I ain't on camera right now, but I told Phil, you know what I mean, immediately about it, like, yo, cause, you know what I mean, Phil's my, you know, if we talking about how people met each other, you know what I mean, Phil's my man, so like, and Bull was fucking with Phil, so I had to let Phil know, like, yo, listen, Bruce told me something that's, he has no absolutely, I would never even put it in Bruce's character to make up or do some shit like that. So he told me some shit, and listen, I'm telling you this shit because you're my man, I want you to know about it. So, yeah, I mean, the way it was received, Phil was ready to go deal with it like that day. Yeah, that second ready to go talk to Bull.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna let you speak on that, Phil, cause like,
Yeah, I mean, it's a crazy situation, man. I mean,
Is there an Eric did it?
oh, all right, but like, I mean, we was all close. I mean, that was your guy. I mean, I got close through Mark and y'all and Bull, but I heard that, I was like, all right, yeah, we gotta deal with this. Like, and it's just on the same stretch. It's just like he was like, all right, like, I'm getting opportunity to talk or whatever. So I'm just like,
Don't spin
Try to
it.
hear it.
Speak about it.
I'm just going, like, I'm gonna hear it. Like, I want to hear it. So it's like, couldn't get in contact with him. Like, couldn't go up to him. So it's just like, all right, we want him on the gram. Everybody here, like, what's up? Like,
It's gonna let you know.
Like,
Niggas
yeah.
is on there.
Nah, he put that shit straight
put it-
out
I
there
put it
to
right-
where there's no way it
it
can
was-
be any confusion. And the nigga just sat there quiet, like he didn't.
Yeah.
Like we was all in the conversation.
Everybody.
I just wasn't responding to
That's
that
what I'm
nigga.
saying,
I
that's
was
what I'm
responding to
telling you.
everybody else. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
but
They tell
not
you when a
that
nigga is in a conversation, so
And then soon as Phil wasn't there. He walked in and you know what I mean, was like, yeah.
Dog, I was like, yo, like,
it is what it is.
I heard some stuff, bro. What's up? Like, and everybody CC'd in the draw. Like, so it was
Everybody
like,
seen it. Nobody responded.
Nobody-
He said,
everybody
"All right, I
nobody
can't
said-
fuck with you no more."
nobody said
Shit
nothing. I
like
said,
He said,
that's that. Like it's like
he said
That's all it is to
you
it. You don't
you
Yeah,
lose a
like-
file, I can't be associated with you.
You can't even
know
man
what
up
I'm
to
I
your own shit that you already doing.
like yeah,
Because of YouTube policies, I really want to discuss and disclose, but I can't. That's fucked up. Like,
yeah. That's all a crazy situation, man. Crazy situation.
But yeah, no, that shit like that, it really, like, I hate to say it tests your loyalty, because I feel like certain things shouldn't. That shit should be immediate, like, disconnected. Like, it's not even, I don't even gotta think about this. Like, this not.
that shit split into like two groups. It was like people that stood for like more, like even if they didn't know whether things were true or not, they brung it to the forefront so we can get it out there and under, like, it wasn't like, it wasn't like no public shit. It was amongst us, like the people that's always together.
Right.
So it was like, I mean, we need to know how we moving, bro, because
Right. At the end of the day, this is crazy. Yeah, at the end of the day, this is real. This is
like,
real,
you're not
real
about
shit.
to have nobody looking at me like, oh, you be with the bull that, y'all.
Never.
No,
Never.
we don't do nothing.
Never.
Like, no, and not even that. It's not even like, I don't even care about how other people would look, like outwardly looking.
it was-
I felt some type of fucking way.
Yeah, like that's how I was like, yo, like this is CC. Everybody's seeing this because we all like
That literally shows like,
friends, but it was like
that shows like 10
when I
people
said
seeing
it,
this shit. Nobody
it
responded.
was like when I said it, I was saying it to him, like it was like it could have been a one-on-one conversation. Like I was saying that John straight to him because I wanted the, you know what I'm saying? Like I wanted the story. It's like that's how, like the empathy thing started kicking on. Like yo, like,
Yeah, and that was
I'm
like,
yo,
I felt bad. Like,
Like,
listen,
yo.
I'm gonna be real because my initial thing was, I don't even want to speak to the fellas about this, because in the event that this is not true,
yeah.
then to even bring that to
Put
somebody
that
like that,
in.
and then
Yeah,
that's something
yeah,
and it's
yeah.
fucked up. But then later down the line,
Right.
like I said, people got that paperwork,
Right.
cops kicking in cribs and shit
Right,
like
right,
that, trying to find you, and it's like, damn, it took all of this when the initial source of where it took place at told you, like, yo, this happened, I had to handle it, haven't seen them since. You see it, I'm sending you the same thing that I'm getting, so it's not like I'm getting a different message than what you're getting, so I don't understand how you don't fall to the same conclusion.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. Even when I think I was telling Mark this, but even when I asked him, I put the question out there or whatever, I was thinking to myself, I think I talked to Mark about this. I don't know if I talked about it before or after, but I was like, even if he say like, all right, this is what happened, like everything's true. I'm like, all right, I'm like, all right. Like,
Even at that point, like,
still,
no,
like, for
I'm
somebody
not-
to be sitting
what
there,
type of person was I hanging around for that shit to be
not
true?
even
Not
that.
even
From
that.
his perspective,
We
like,
gonna get to that. We
still,
can get
where
to
did
that.
leave him though. Like,
We definitely get
like,
to that part.
I'm like,
It's the same outcome no matter how you look at
yeah,
it. Like,
no, yeah, but I'm like, all right, well, like I can't rock out with that. Like that's dead. Like this whole thing is dead. But like you need help.
yeah, more than that.
That's what I was thinking about. Like that's what my head was at. Like at the very least, he need help. Like, I could do that.
That was being empathetic.
that was.
That was
it
like
kinda-
somebody I've
that's-
grown to know.
That was like the loyalty thing, I think, kind of, because like if it was
Okay.
a stranger, they'd been like, whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
fuck that nigga.
the
Exactly
wolves.
what it been. That's
it was like-
fuck him. I hope he died. That's the type shit I would have
Bro,
said.
mentally,
Real shit. That's what I
I
would have
was
said.
to the wolves because I'm with you every day.
Right.
You're the person talking about shit like this when we're seeing these posts and stories and shit like this popping up on the news and everything.
yeah, I get it.
You're the nigga saying all of this, but low key, you're the nigga doing this shit.
Shit.
So it was
No, I
like,
understand, for
you
sure.
don't get that right. And because I'm there and I actually see it, it's like, I don't have no sympathy, bro. None.
Yeah,
Like
see.
we, like
I could definitely imagine you being in that situation. I'm just like,
people's situations was a little harder than others, but nigga, we
Yeah.
came from the same.
Right,
So it's like, what the fuck is up?
And yeah, just to bring it back, like Neek was saying, forgive me, I lost the thought, but you were saying me.
What type of person am I hanging around for?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, if
that
I know this nigga do this and I'm still with the nigga, like, what do that say about me? Do
Right,
I not
like-
have compassion or
Everyone
care
is
about
gonna
these
judge your
victims
whole
and shit
character
that
after
happen
that.
to people? Like,
They're gonna judge you every
What?
day of your life after that.
they're gonna judge you regardless.
no,
Cause like
I'm my biggest critic, bro. I ain't worried about nobody else judging me. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like every day, like, damn, I really was with this dude knowing
Yeah, nah,
this,
it's
right?
right,
And it's
right.
like, I did nothing about it. I didn't speak up. I didn't say nothing to him. I didn't do nothing. Like, what the? How would I? Like, that's not. I'm not a man.
Right. No,
Like,
right.
I'm sitting here talking about what I would do, what I'm going to do when the situation pop off, and you step down like a bitch. Then what? Like, not even stepping down, you don't confront it when you're supposed to.
Real shit, and that's why a lot of them people that was in that group chat, I don't really I don't associate with certain niggas no more, especially because of that whole situation.
I feel that.
Just like, I don't even talk to them the same. It's not the same energy, because you handled that like shit. You handled a real situation, somebody who really doing damage to to people, to community, who hurting people. You really didn't handle that shit the way you should have. Especially if you somebody who got kids.
Right.
I don't have no kids.
Kids,
but that ain't the point.
But
kids,
yeah,
cousins.
I felt like it was my responsibility.
Nigga, if you know a kid,
Right.
that should be enough.
I was there and didn't peep. Like, I wasn't there. No, let me fix that. I wasn't there. But I mean, like, I was around him so much, and it was like shit that I wasn't noticing, or like you don't notice, or you turn the eye to red flags because of your loyalty to people. Like,
Right.
turn the
And
blind eye to things.
niggas do that kind of shit every day, which I don't understand. I will never understand that shit. That's not how I was raised. And morally speaking, I don't even see how you could defend some shit like that. Even when the allegation come out, like, all right, it's okay. You want to snoop around, ask questions, cool. But I'm side eyeing every fucking thing.
My
Like,
thing is,
Shit straight off for y'all situation. How about families that go through situations?
yeah, that's crazy. Like,
Like,
I don't.
families should try to hush the situation and try to move on. And
But I can't, like, that's not something that I can unpack, like, as far as how I feel about that, but it's like, that's a lot to deal with right there. Because I mean, like, it's wrong no matter what. No matter how you trying to do it. Obviously, niggas got problems mentally, all of that shit, and they, instead of dealing with the issue at hand.
But you don't think
hush
that
it,
shit would
sweep
happen
it
to you?
under the rug
Like,
and let it keep happening.
you literally don't think that should have happened to you though. Like you think your crew's so solid that should have happened to nobody in my circle. Y'all niggas would never do that shit.
Right.
And then
You heard that.
you hear that shit. That shit will fuck you up.
Looking back, though, right? I never held him on the morally high ground, man.
if you knew the guy,
Oh my God.
if you knew the guy,
I'm just saying, but I still didn't see that. Like, that's off the cliff, bro. Like, I never seen him as an actual good person. I just seen my man come from a fucked up situation, and I was there with him the whole time. So I don't know if we was actually friends, or more so that this was like just we both come from here, we both stuck here, and it's a repetitive action. Seeing you every day. Like, I'm not sure if we was now at this point. I don't know if we was actually friends or if we was just using each other to waste time. Like, bro, because that was, I don't know, man. That's some shit that you should be able. I ain't gonna say that because a lot of motherfuckers is real like crafty with their moves. But like, he was doing that shit for a while, bro.
it's tough, man. It really is.
But yeah, I'm done with the loyalty shit.
Yeah, we can end that segment there. So that's episode 1 of Let's Talk About It. Unfortunately, we didn't get to finish. So next time for episode 2, we're gonna lead off with Phil and Varen's topics, whatever they wanted to talk about. I hope you guys enjoy all the content. We got really deep into some deep stuff today. So you can all follow us here on all our social media pages. If you want to reach out or whatever. Any suggestions, please leave it in the comments below or on my Instagram or our social media. We experimenting. It's a new podcast. We new to the whole thing. So we're going to be changing the setup sometimes just to, get a different feel of different things. So I hope you guys bear with us while we bring, you guys some good content. So peace and thanks.
peace.